hard to believe, but in the 18 weeks since we've been doing emergency feeding, actually this is the start of our 18th week, we've served over 600,000 school meals. And in addition to that, we've provided a lot of items from our community partners. So what you see right now is our production of the school meals that will be served throughout the part of this week. So most of the items are assembled here in this building, and then there are a few items that are freshly prepared in the schools and added to the bags at the point of service.
It changed how we function overnight, really. We went from serving kids breakfast, lunch, and supper and snacks Monday through Friday at separate times during the day when kids would come through our service line, and we had to pivot pretty quickly to still provide the same amount of food, but in a way that mitigated the risk of spreading COVID, which meant distributing multiple meals at once during a 2-hour window, which is our normal lunchtime.
Starting this week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, kids are going to be able to get some of the hot meals we provide. It's going to be some of their favorites, such as chicken and waffles, the Mandarin orange chicken bowl, and then they'll also get warm sides like their vegetables.
In addition to the 600,000 meals served by School Nutrition at 23 locations around the city, they've also received 6,500 frozen meals from Mercy Chefs. And the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia has donated 400 bags of apples, 300 boxes of non-perishable goods, and 1,500 bags of food.
We've worked with a lot of different community organizations during this pandemic. We've worked with the Food Bank primarily to help distribute food that we might not be able to get out in time based off of dates, and they've given us a lot of food, which you can see back here, to help meet the needs of our families beyond the school meals as well.
Well, it helps financially take the burden off parents, especially myself, whereas if I would have sent him to school, they would have been providing lunch, breakfast and lunch for my son. He's not in school, it still saves me money on having to buy those things for him. So all I really need to do is provide dinner. So economically, it helps me out tremendously.
Overwhelmingly, our response from the community has been so positive and uplifting. Like, we have really seen people rise up and come together in this scenario.
Well, as Suburban, we had a parent bring pizza to the staff, and her children made signs saying how amazing they were, not only them, but also our custodian. It's amazing to watch how School Nutrition became essential personnel. The children of Norfolk are their children because they feed them every day, Monday through Friday. So they got to make sure that their kids were taken care of.
Well, it's really good to give. It makes you want to get up in the morning to see them and the kids, and to serve something different, because we got a different menu now. You be like, we got fish today. We're like, oh yeah, that's good, you know. But just to see them, they're getting something that they like and they want, and you get to establish relationships that you wouldn't have been being in the kitchen. You don't see anybody.
You would never think that somebody would appreciate all the hard work that they put out, the crew would put out in School Nutrition, but it's very humbling to know that the community will reach out to them and acknowledge them for who they are. They're heroes. They're children's heroes, actually.
They are so grateful, and you can hear it. You know, they'll stop and say, I really appreciate what you all are doing. You know, thank you so much. And just yesterday, the lady came in, she said, I done lost my job. I didn't know y'all was still open. And I'm so glad that you are. It's not hard, and when you got somebody depending on you, it's not even hard at all, because you know they're going to be grateful.
For more information about the Summer Meals Program, including sites, days, and times they're open, visit the School Nutrition page on the NPS website.